Brilliant. Okay, so Harry and Hannah, can you tell me what are the five senses? What are the five senses? Harry, what are the five senses? Seeing,
Seeing, tasting, touching, and hearing.
very good. And Hannah, what's the last one? With our nose. What do we do with our nose, Hannah?
Smell.
Smelling. All right, very good. So have Harry, can you choose a square to put down a disc? Which square would you like to put down your red disc?
3C.
3C. You can draw on the screen if you want to. Do you mean that one?
Mm.
Yeah, okay, no problem at all. Hello, Jane. How are you? Are you okay?
Yes.
Brilliant. Nice to see you. Brilliant. So I'm just gonna take my tea bag out. Lovely. Let's go to Sunny and Yvonne and Khan. So in the last two classes, we were talking all about our hearing and our ears. Um, Hannah's saying, "Can I go?" Yeah, Hannah, of course, yes, no problem at all. So guys, can you tell me if you go into your ear hole, you come across like a flap of skin that goes across the ear canal? What do we call that thing that vibrates when the sound wave hits it? The ear. What? The ear, Yvonne.
Eardrum.
The eardrum. That's right. And Sunny, the eardrum is connected to three what? Three muscles or three bones?
Three bones.
Three bones. And Khan, the three bones are connected to a snail. Is it really a snail or is it called the cochlea?
The cochlea.
The cochlea. Well done. Brilliant. And that is the thing that actually does senses the vibrations. Well done. And Sunny, it's your go. Sunny's going here. Okay, let's go back to Harry and Hannah and Jane. Guys, can you tell me, um, what's, tell me which of these instruments makes the highest sound and which one makes the lowest sound? Can you remember which one makes the highest sound and which one makes the lowest sound? Harry.
Violin is the highest sound, and octave bass is the lowest sound.
The lowest sound. Do you remember? And we played the video and we listened to how low that the sounds that this thing can make. It's really low. Very, very good. And oh, Jane's gone. Jane, come back. Oh, there she is. There she is. So, Jane, can you tell me when the lady or when the man was playing the octo bass, those strings, when they were making a very low sound, were they vibrating quickly or slowly?
They're vibrating slowly.
They were vibrating slowly. So low sounds are made by very slow vibrations, and high sounds are made by high sounds, fast vibrations. Okay, very good. And you need long things to make low sounds, and short things make high sounds. Okay, because they make short waves. Lovely. It is now Hannah's go. Hannah, are you there now? Do you want to choose a square? Not sure Hannah's there. Let's go to Jane and we'll have Hannah in a minute. So, Jane, choose a square. We're trying to get three in a row. And you guys are reds, Jane. So, where would you like to go? You go there or something like that or like that. How can you make three in a row? Oh, Jane's going to go there. Are you sure? Because you won't be able to make three in a row with that one. You can make three in a row. Okay, so there. That is cool. All right. All right, let's go to Sunny and Yvonne and Khan. Sunny and Yvonne and Khan. Can you tell me can you tell me an animal that can make very, very high sounds and can hear very, very high sounds? So high that we can't hear it. Which animal does that? An animal that often is, you don't see it during the day, it's nocturnal, and it makes very, very high sounds. What am I thinking of? Sunny. Want to say that again? A bat. Well done. Khan, what kind of animal is a bat? Is it an insect or a bird?
Mammal.
A mammal. Yvonne, how do we know a bat is a mammal?
Can you say again?
How do we know that a bat is not a bird? How do we know that it's a mammal?
The bat don't lay eggs.
It doesn't lay eggs is one reason. Well done. Yeah, that's a big giveaway, isn't it? Because mammals usually don't lay eggs. Yvonne, it's your go. Yvonne's going to try and block the other team. Da, da, da. Okay. Harry and Hannah and Jane. Oh, Hannah's back. Well done, Hannah. And so, Hannah, I'll move you here because you weren't here a second ago. So Jane had the second go, but it'll be your go now. But guys, first, can you tell me another reason why we know bats are mammals? So they don't lay eggs. Tell me some other characteristics. Hannah.
They hang upside down.
But that doesn't tell us that it's a mammal because things like caterpillars hang upside down and they're not mammals. How do we know what things about a bat tell us that it's a mammal apart from it doesn't lay eggs? Harry.
It has warm-blooded.
It's warm-blooded, that's good, but birds are warm-blooded as well. Anything else? What do they make for their babies? What do mammals make for their babies?
Milk.
Milk. Very, very good. So, and what the mammals have on their skin, Hannah?
Fur.
Fur or hair. Very, very good. All right. Jane, are you okay? Jane's going like this. Dong, 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 dong. She's being like a woodpecker. Peck, 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 peck. And she's got like a pecky kind of haircut as well. I like her hair. It's brilliant. Anyway, it's now Hannah's go. Go, Hannah.
It's hot.
Oh, it's hot. That's that special hot hair for hotness. When it's too hot, you've got to put your hair in a strange bunch at the front. I like it. Hannah, have a go. Can you make a 3? Jane's saying go down. That's what she was saying. Hannah, where can you make a 3 now? Are you sure? You can make a 3 there. Look. You can get a point. All right, there we go. Jane's saying go down, go down. All right, well done. The red team have got 1 point. Let's go to Sunny, Yvonne, and Khan. Guys, why do they make very high noises? What does that allow them to do? They make these super duper high noises, right? And they can hear them as well. But why? Why are they doing that? So that they can do what? Yvonne?
Because the bat can see with their eyes and they live in a dark place, so they use the sound to hear if there's predators.
Brilliant. That means they can fly in a place that's completely dark, all right? And because they're not using their eyes, they can actually move around and know where everything is just by making sounds and listening to the sounds, all right? It's incredible. So they're using sound and their ears in the same way, kind of like we use our eyes. Very, very good. Well remembered, Yvonne. It's now Khan's go. Khan's going to go up there. That's a good choice, actually. A very good choice. All right. Harry, Jane, and Hannah. What do we call it when you make a sound? So we go hello, and then you hear your voice come back to you. So you go hello, and then you hear hello come back to you. It's called a Jane. Echo, very good. And that's what the bats do. They make these sounds and they listen for the echoes and they can work out where everything is by listening for the echoes. The whole thing is called echo low, echo low. Can you remember the whole word, Hannah? Do you know it, Hannah? Can you remember the whole word? Echo low.
Location.
Echolocation, Harry, does that sound right? It is brilliant. Echolocation, using echoes to work out the location of things, where things are. Well done. And Harry's go. Harry. Harry's going there. Very cool. That's a good choice as well. I like it. Hannah's got her hand up. Are you okay, Hannah? Do you want to do you want to take the hand down, the computer hand? All right. Sunny, Yvonne, and Khan, can you think of another animal that uses echolocation? An animal that uses echolocation in the ocean? Another mammal, actually. It's a mammal. It looks like a fish, but it's a mammal. And it uses echolocation. What am I thinking of? Very, very intelligent mammal. Probably the second most intelligent creature on our planet after us. Yvonne, what do you think? Harry's giving you a
Dolphin.
clue. Dolphins! Dolphins also use echolocation. Well done. All right, it is now Sunny's goal. Sunny, can you make three? Yes, she can. Well done, Sunny. All right, Harry, Jane, and Hannah, can you tell me, um, when a bat or a dolphin is using echolocation, how fast is the sound vibrating? Is it 1,000 vibrations a second? Is it 10,000 vibrations a second? Or is it like up to 100,000 vibrations a second? Harry, what do you think?
1,000. I think you're thinking of light.
This is not like we're talking about sounds. How high are the sounds that bats and dolphins made? Is it 1,000? Is it 10,000? Or is it 100,000 vibrations a second? Hannah, what do you think?
100,000.
100,000, yes, or even over 100,000. So the highest sound that we can hear, if your ears are very good, like your ears, guys, is about 20,000, and that's a ridiculously high sound. But bats and dolphins can make sounds that are way higher. Sort of, you're talking like over 100,000 vibrations per second. Very,
I
very good.
think talking about the speed of light.
The speed of light. Does anybody know what the speed of light is? Is it quite fast or very fast? It's very fast, isn't it? I think it's 300 million meters per second. Every second it does 300 million meters. I think. Should we quickly check? Let's quickly check. Let's see how good your teacher is. How fast is the speed of light? Are you ready? Da, 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 da. Oh, look, I was very close. I said 300 million meters per second. And if you round this number up, then you do indeed get 300 million meters per second. Look, this is 299 million meters per second, which is very close to 300 million. So I was pretty close, guys, pretty close. That's pretty fast, isn't it? Do you know that in 1 second, the speed of the light can go around our planet 8 times? I think it's 8 times, or is it 8.5 times? Something like that. In 1 second, all the way around the planet. That's pretty fast, isn't it? Anyway, it's now who's go? I can't remember. Oh, it's Jane's go. Go on, Jane. Can you make another? You can make another three. You've got two places you can make a three. She's going to make one there. All right. Very cool. You got another point. Sunny, Yvonne, and Khan. And then she's putting a little smiley face in there. Cool. Sunny, Yvonne, and Khan, can you tell me which animals make sounds that are lower than the lowest sound that we can hear? So which animal makes really, 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 really low sounds? Sounds. It's a big animal. Can you remember? Khan remembers. Go on, Khan. Think of a big land animal. Biggest animal on land, Khan, is
Elephant.
elephant. He's correct. Well done. So elephants do something called infrasound, which is they can make sounds that are lower than we humans can hear. If you make sounds that are higher than humans can hear, that's called ultrasound. But if you go below, that's infrasound. Anyway, it's now Yvonne's go. Yvonne. And then we'll have one more go for each team, I think.
I can use that. I don't know, like that what it is.
Is it
I
not letting
can,
you draw?
yeah, I cannot draw it.
Oh, okay. Do you want to tell me the letter and then tell me the number?
2A.
2A. Ah, there. Yeah, that makes sense. And then you got another three. Brilliant. Both teams have now got 2 points. Let's see if one team can win, though. Let's see if one team can win. So, Harry, Jane, and Hannah, can you tell me why do elephants make very, very low sounds? What does that allow them to do? Can you remember why? Is it just because they like talking in a low voice? Hannah, what do you think?
I think because they want to talk from far away, like they're going on a trip and they are too far.
That's right. So it means that they can communicate with each other, all right, with other elephants, even though those other elephants are a really, really long way away. Absolutely right. Because that's what low sounds do. They travel much further than high sounds because they've got longer waves, they go around things, they don't bounce off things, and they're also vibrating slowly. Remember, low sounds vibrate slowly, made by long things, they have long waves. And if you're vibrating slowly, you keep your energy for longer. So a fast vibrating sound is going to lose its energy more quickly, not be able to travel so far. Well done, Hannah. That's brilliant. And Hannah, it's your go. Can you find a match on your last go? I mean, sorry, can you make a three on your last go? I think you can, can't you?
Go down.
Oh,
No.
yeah, you can go
Oh.
there. That will work. That will work. That is a three. Brilliant. Sonny, Yvonne, and Khan, let's go for you. How far away can elephants be from each other and still hear each other when they're making these very low sounds? How far away can elephants talk to each other? Is it 5 meters, 500 meters, or 5 kilometers? What did we learn last time? Sonny, what do you think? 5 meters, 500 meters, or 5 kilometers, which is 5,000 meters? How far away can two elephants be and still talk to each other?
5,000 meters.
5,000 meters, that's right. Or 5 kilometers, that's like being in the next town. Amazing. Well done, Sunny. And Khan, last go for you. Khan's going there. And you guys have got another point. So in fact, now, guys, I think that's 1, 2, 3 points for the Reds. 1, 2, 3 points for the Greens. So it's a draw. Well done, everybody. Okay, guys, you've got 10 seconds to mess up my screen. Go, go, go.
Over.
Go crazy, guys. Mess up my screen. I'm going to cry. Why do you always have to mess up my screen? I know I asked you, but I didn't think you were actually going to do it. That's kind of cool. I like that. Can I mess up this? No, don't do that. No, don't do that. Okay, 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. We need to stop now. Ta-da! What a very lovely picture there, guys. Brilliant.
Can see a smiley face hiding.
It's something like that, isn't it? Anyway, well done. Lovely artwork from you all. That's brilliant. Okay, lovely. So, well done, everybody. That was great. In the last class, we were looking...
the green dot from Sunny, Yvonne, and Khan's head.
Sorry, Hannah, sorry?
Our teams all have a dot next to us, but you removed the green dot from Sunny, Yvonne, and Khan's team.
Oh, no! Let's fire the teacher. Anyway, teacher, you're fired. You're no longer going to work for us. Okay, anyway, in the last class, we were learning all about high sounds and low sounds. And we learned that long things vibrate slowly and they have low sounds, and short things vibrate quickly and they have high sounds. And that humans can hear, we can hear from about 20 vibrations per second to about 200,000. Bats and dolphins make and hear sounds way higher than us. Look at that, up to 120 vibrations per second. All right. And they do that because they do echolocation. They're using that using sound to work out where things are, right? To find their way. Whereas an elephant can make super low sounds as slow as 14 vibrations per second, which is lower than the lowest sound that we can hear. And they do that so that they can talk to other elephants that are a really long way away, up to 5. I'm trying to draw an elephant now, and this is a terrible elephant. Anyway, 5 kilometers away. All right. So there we go. And that's because low sounds travel for longer distances. They go around things. High sounds bounce off everything. Low sounds do the opposite. They go around, they go over things, and they lose their energy more slowly. So there we go, guys. Uses of high sounds and uses of low sounds. Now, guys, what's the only sense that we haven't looked at yet? We've done the eye, we've done the ears, we've done the sense of touch. We did that first. We talked about the 5 tastes and our tongue and our taste buds. So which sense have we not covered yet? We haven't covered the sense of Harry.
Smell and touch.
We've done touch. We've done touch already. We did that in the first lesson. Do you remember that? The first lesson on the senses, we looked at the skin, the 3 layers of skin. Have you forgotten already? Really? Have you seriously forgotten? No, you haven't. No, you haven't. Yvonne, you remember we did the sense of touch, didn't we?
Smell or no?
Yeah, the answer is smell. We haven't looked at the sense of smell. We definitely did the sense of touch, because remember, the skin has got those 3 layers, the epidermis, the dermis, and the hypodermis. Do you remember that now, Harry? So the outer layer is protecting, the dermis is sensing for the different things. And we can sense for pressure and shape and temperature, like hot, cold. We've got pain receptors. And then we have it in the third layer, the hypodermis. You've got blood, and we can move blood into our skin when we want to lose heat. And when we don't, when we want to keep our heat, all right, then we can move blood away from our skin and deeper into our body. Do you remember all that, Harry, now? Yes, he remembers. Anyway, sense of smell, guys. Can everybody smell? What can you smell now? I can't smell anything. Nothing of any interest. Jane, what can you smell? Anything nice?
I can smell honey water.
You can smell what? Water?
Honey water. Honey water.
Honey water. What's that? Is that what you're drinking?
Yeah, but using a fork to drink.
Oh, right. I can't smell it from here because I'm in England. My sense of smell. Oh, wow. She's got honey water. Hannah, Hannah, do you have a favorite smell?
I don't know, but my favorite smell is fresh air because outside when we're in the cars, it's not as fresh air as I thought.
Is it very smoky?
Yes, and very stinky as well.
Stinky, smoky air. That doesn't sound good. Okay, everybody, can you tell me what's your favorite smell and what's your worst smell, guys? What's the worst thing that you've ever smelt? Jane, we're going to get some funny answers here now, I think.
Dirty socks.
Oh, smelly socks. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes, that's a really bad smell, isn't it? Harry, can you think of a really, really bad smell? Oh no, he thought of something rude, I think. Go on. Shall I tell you a
Air
smell?
pollution. Air pollution.
Air pollution. So I tell you where I live, because we live very near the countryside. So there's a lot of farmland around. And at certain times of year, I think kind of now or maybe a bit earlier, they put lots of cow poo. They get loads and loads of cow poo and they put it on the land. And you were driving past a field with cow poo all over it. And it smells quite strong. Actually don't mind it. I don't mind it. It's dog poo, I really don't like. Dog poo's a horrible smell. Yvonne. But cow poo's all right, actually.
The trash can, the trash.
Oh, yeah, the trash can. Oh,
And teacher, I have some highlighter. And yesterday, my best friend gave me a highlighter with a flower. Like
sorry.
it smells like a flower.
What smelled like a flower? What is
The
that?
highlighter.
Oh, really? It smells like a flower.
Yeah.
That's cool. Brilliant. Wow. And Hannah, can you tell me a smell that you really like or a smell that you really don't like?
A toilet where 1,000 people have used it before.
A very used toilet has a horrible smell, doesn't it? That hasn't been cleaned. A toilet that hasn't been cleaned for many years would be a really bad thing. Yes, well done, guys. Anyway, so smell, sense of smell. There we go. Some smells are nice for us, and some smells are not so nice. All right. Um, Let's watch a little video all about our sense of smell. This is a very short video, but it's got it tells us how our nose works. So this is like inside our nose, the different parts of our nose. Let's find out what each of these things does and how our sense of smell works. Are you ready, guys? All right, can everybody see the screen? Okay, here we go. Is the sound on? The sound is not on. Hang on. The sound is on now, I think. Yes.
Smile and learn.
Today we're going to learn about the sense of smell. The smells we are able to detect are particles or chemical substances floating in the air. These particles travel through the air and enter our nose through the nostrils, reaching the nasal cavity. In the nasal cavity, there are small hairs that clean and filter the air. This part of our nose is covered by a mucous membrane that keeps the nose moist. Then filtered air reaches the olfactory membrane. This is where we find the cells in charge of collecting the information and sending it to the brain. The olfactory nerve takes the information to the brain, which is in charge of recognizing it and reacting to what we're smelling. Once the information has reached the brain, this transmits the necessary signals to react to the different smells. Let's look at this example. If our nose detects a burning smell, we will look for the source of the smell and find a safe place to hide. Did you know that there are animals able to detect more smells than humans? Dogs, for example. That's why they're great at searching and rescuing people who are lost in the woods. That's how the sense of smell works. Did you like learning about it?
That was really short video, wasn't it? Oh my goodness, it was over before we knew it. All right, guys, so what do we call, can you remember that here's a diagram. What do we call the holes at the bottom here where the air gets into our nose? So when we're breathing in through our nose, it goes in through those holes. Don't put your finger up there, but these holes here, what are they called? Did you get the words? Can you see the word here? Look, if I show you the diagram, can you see the word? What are those holes called? Are they called the olfactory membranes? Are they called the nostrils, the hairs, and the mucous membrane? Or are they called the nasal cavity? What are they called? The holy things. Sunny knows. Go on, Sunny.
Nostrils.
Nostrils. Very good. And we've got two nostrils, don't we? Two nostrils. One nose with two nostrils. Can everybody say nostrils?
Nostril.
Nostrils. All right. Very good. So when we're smelling things, what are we actually smelling? Are we smelling liquids or are we smelling particles in the air?
I'm smelling the air conditioner's fresh air.
Yeah, that's right. So when we're smelling, we're breathing in the air into our lungs. There's a kind of tube that goes at the back of our nose and it goes down our windpipe to our lungs. And as it passes through our nose, our nose is able to detect particles that have a smell that are in the air. Okay, so it's gases and things like that, particles that are in the air. That's what we are sensing with our nose. All right, and sometimes they smell nice and sometimes they don't smell nice. All right, guys, so if we go up our nose, let's go up our nose. Yeah, disgusting. Now inside your nose, guys, you've got these hairs here. What do you think? Why have we got hairs in our nose? Why do we have a hairy nose? Some people, you can actually see hair coming out of their nose. But why have we got hairs in there? Because everybody's actually got hair in their nose. If you look up in the mirror and look up your nose, you will see hair. But why? Hannah.
Trying to protect your lungs from gassy air.
Good girl. Well done. So they're there to protect us. So this is what we call a filter. All right. So it's cleaning the air and filtering it, because what's going to happen is if there are big particles in the air, all right, sometimes there's kind of lots of dust and things like that. Okay. Like just now I was using a drill and I was drilling into a wall in my garden because I'm trying to break the wall down. There was dust everywhere. Now I was wearing a mask, but even if I wasn't wearing a mask and I was breathing through my nose, that the hairs would trap the big particles of dust, so that it didn't go into my lung. So it's kind of, yeah, you're right, Hannah. It's kind of, they're there to protect us. Okay, they trap the larger bits. All right.
Not mask. It's cough mask.
Yeah, I was using a special worker's mask, all right? So a builder's mask. Very cool, guys. So this is like now the membrane is mucus. Now this is the membrane is the kind of lining of the inside of your nose, all right? This is called the membrane. And guys, do you think it's wet or do you think it's dry inside your nose? Jane, what do you think?
Very wet.
It's wet. That's right. And when you have a cold, it gets really wet, doesn't it? When you've got a runny nose, it gets so wet that your nose starts running and it comes out of your nostrils, doesn't it? But it's wet. It should be wet. It shouldn't be dry. It should be slightly damp because what happens is the stuff that's in the air dissolves in this mucus. Can everybody say mucus? Mucus. The mucus is
Mucus.
yeah, like when you have a cold and all that stuff comes out of your nose. Ugh. And it's like, and you blow your nose and it's like, oh, it's such a mess. You can see in the tissue. That stuff is mucus, and that should be in your nose. It's just like when you have a cold, you have like too much, your body's making too much mucus. All right. But that mucus is usually in your nose. And what happens is the stuff that's in the air dissolves in the mucus, and then we're able to smell it. Guys, what do we call this whole space inside your nose? Do you think we call it the olfactory membrane, or do you think we call it the nasal cavity? What do you think we call it? This whole space here, the whole space in your nose. Do you think it's called the olfactory membrane or the nasal cavity? Okay, oh, go on, Jane.
The nasal cavity.
Good. Well done. It's the nasal cavity. All right. The nasal cavity. So the way I remember that, a cavity is like, if you think about the word cave, all right, cavity and cave, they're pretty much for the same word family. So a cave is a big space, isn't it? It's a big space in the rock. So think about this, a big space inside your nose. It's like a cavity, a cave. It's pretty much the same thing. All right. And this one here is the olfactory membrane. Can everybody say olfactory membrane? Strange word.
Olfactory membrane.
Brilliant. Now this thing here, it looks like an octopus, doesn't it? It looks like an octopus or some kind of weird alien. But this is the actual organ that we smell with, right? So this is the thing that actually does the smelling. So what happens is the particles that are in the air get dissolved in the mucus, all right, in the kind of damp liquid, and then the olfactory epithelium can sense those chemicals and change them to electrical signals that get sent to our brain. Okay, and that's basically how this whole thing works. Right? So it's actually quite a simple thing to understand. Now, guys, can you think of an animal that has a very good sense of smell, that smells much better than us? Jane.
这一面都要写完。
Dog.
Doggies. How many hands up if you've got a dog? Has anyone got a dog? Do you guys have a dog in your house? No?
My dad doesn't like dogs because they will spread fur all over the couch.
Yeah, some dogs do. Some dogs do, don't they? There's like dog hair everywhere. All right, but have you ever been for a walk with a dog? No, have you ever taken a dog for a walk? Do you know what they do when they're out for a walk? The whole time you take a dog for a walk, it's always stopping and doing what? Harry, what do you think?
Smelling.
It's smelling everything. Dog is going crazy. You're like, come on, we got to go. And the dog's like, no, I want to go over here and smell this. I want to smell this. I want to smell that. I want to smell that. I want to smell that lamppost. I'm going to smell over there. And I'm going to go over there. I'm going to run over that to it and smell that bit. They're smelling everything because they're smelling so many things that we can't smell. Dog sense of smell is amazing. Really, really, really good. And we know this, right? Humans know this, and so there are many ways that we use dogs for their sense of smell, guys. So, can you see here? What are these dogs? These are different dogs are doing different jobs for humans. Can you anybody tell me about any of the pictures here? What can you see the doggies doing? Jane.
The dog that has a man in front of it, he wants the dog to help find him a lost person.
Oh, good girl. Is that what that dog is doing?
Or I
Oh
think
no,
he's also giving
actually,
things.
it is trying to find something. This one's not a lost person. Actually, this one is. But well done, Jane. This doggy here is a rescue dog, and they are often used in places where you have like mountains and stuff like that for to try and find people that have got lost in the snow or maybe trapped under the snow. Maybe there've been an avalanche, and these dogs are really good at using their sense of smell to try and find people. So they are called rescue dogs. Very good. Beautiful dog as well. This dog here, this is a new thing actually. Can you see what it says on its on the red on its jacket there, guys? What does it say? Okay, it says medical detection. What do you think that is? Medical? What does medical mean? So detecting is when you find something. Medical is to do with doctors, right? Doctors and hospitals and things like that. So this is a medical detection dog. So some dogs are able to tell, find diseases. Like, so they are able to use their sense of smell to work out if somebody is not very well. So dogs can sometimes, this is true, some dogs can smell if there's something wrong with your body. All right. And they can tell, they kind of bark or they warn you in some way that there's something not right with your body and go to the doctor. So if your dog's behaving strangely around you and sniffing a certain part of your arm, maybe there's something growing there or something that's not right and you should get it checked out. All right. And these and now increasingly doctors and people like that are using these medical detection dogs. So this is quite a new thing. What about this dog here? Where is he working? Or she? I'm not sure if it's a boy or a girl, but can you work out what they are doing? Or where they might be working, this dog? Doing a very important job. Harry, what do you think?
I think that dog is smelling the suitcase.
A suitcase, but why? Where is this dog working, do you think?
Airport.
An airport. Very, very good. So you got dogs at airports, and these are like police dogs, and they are looking for things that people shouldn't be taking onto a plane. All right. So you get dogs that can detect gunpowder or like, guns or drugs or explosives or things like that. Dangerous things that some people, like bad people, might be taking onto a plane. All right. So these dogs are there for our safety when we are flying. All right. And they are police dogs. Okay, we've got two more left. What do you think this doggy is doing? Have a look at what the guy might be holding. Can you work it out? This dog here is I think it's like a spaniel dog. My granddad had one of these. What's the man holding there? Jane, what do you think?
I think that dog hasn't got a job. It's just a wild dog.
No, it's just a wild dog. No, this man's got a gun, right? And they are hunting. So this is what we call a hunting dog. Hunting dogs help hunters find their prey, all right, and also retrieve the prey when if the hunter shot it down. Okay, so yeah, we probably don't like hunting. A lot of people don't like hunting. My granddad used to do this, and he had a hunting dog, and she was a beautiful dog. She looked very much like that, and she had an amazing sense of smell, incredible. And they help hunters. This dog here is got his head in the ground and is looking for these things. Do you know what these things are? What is that? Do you know what that is? All right. This is a kind of fungus. It grows in the ground and it's called truffles. Have you heard of truffles, guys? So this is something that grows kind of slightly under the ground, and they some people find them really delicious. So you can eat it. It doesn't look very nice, does it? But you can eat it, and people say it's delicious. I've never really tried it myself. And they're very, very expensive. They're worth a lot of money. So some people train their dogs, or they have dogs that can find these truffles under the ground. And if you've got a dog that's really good at it, you can make lots of money, because then you can sell these truffles to restaurants and people preparing food, and they will buy them off you for lots and lots of money. All right. So this dog can make you rich by finding these. It's a type of fungus that grows under the ground that's apparently very nice, although I don't think I want to eat it really. Anyway, guys, so there we go, guys. There we go. I will see you again next week. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, Sunny. Thank you, Khan. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you, Harry. Yvonne, have a lovely week and see you next time. Next time we're going to do something else because we finished the census. So I have to think about what we're going to do. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, teacher.
Well done.